Let's discuss the teeth that come with your 6-shooter. Let's talk about how they cut. On a rotary cutting machine, like a road milling machine, the teeth actually revolve and they enter the material and there's kind of an impact. With this type of cutting, it's a linear scraping action. So it depends a lot on the sharpness of this carbide element to do the cutting. You must make sure that these teeth remain sharp. When you're cutting harder materials and you run the machine very fast, the cutting point will actually skate or slide across the top of the material without cutting. And that will create friction. Heat will break down the carbide and it will get dull faster. And when it gets dull, it creates more heat, so it's a vicious cycle. Run slow in harder materials. Check frequently to make sure that the tooth remains sharp. Either replace the tooth, sharpen the tooth, but the tooth must remain sharp for the most effective cutting. If your receiver bar is damaged at some point, if something breaks on it or it wears on the sides beyond the usable point, you'll need to replace it. To do so, you'll measure down from the top 18 3/4 of an inch. You'll cut it off using a horizontal saw or some other cutting device, and then you'll simply weld a new receiver strip on. To replace or cycle teeth, you'll have to remove the teeth. We recommend a number 8 centering punch. That's a 1/4 inch size that works well. You'll place it on the roll pin. You'll need a ball peen hammer or some type of a hammer. You'll drive that pin out. Remove the tooth. Move it to the new location. Drive a new roll pin in. This can all be done in the field without any power equipment, welding. Very convenient.